Hello everyone, welcome back to Step Up WBCS. In this video, we'll be covering the current affairs. So, without further ado, let's get started. On which date every year the South Asian Association for Regional Corporations SAARC Charter Day is observed globally? The date is 8th December. On 8th December in 1985, SAARC Charter was adopted in Dhaka during the first summit of the group. The 8 members of SAARC are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The secretariat of SAARC is Kathmandu, which is in Nepal. The objective of SAARC is to promote the welfare of the people of South Asia and to improve their quality of life and to accelerate economic growth, among other things. This year, the year 2022, marks the 38th anniversary of the regional group, which date is observed in India as 67th Mahaparinirvan Diwas. The date is 6th December. The day was celebrated to mark the death anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, which date is celebrated as Maitri Diwas, marking the recognition granted to Bangladesh by India in 1971. The date is 6th December. The 51st anniversary of this day has been celebrated in Dhaka on 6th December 2022. Veteran economist and former Union Minister Professor Yoginder K. Alag has passed away at 83. He was Emeritus Professor of which university? Professor Yoginder K. Alag was Emeritus Professor of Ahmedabad-based Sardar Patel Institute of Economic and Social Research. Researchers of which institution have developed an energy-efficient computing platform to build next-generation electronic devices? Researchers of Indian Institute of Science have developed a highly energy-efficient computing platform that they said offers promise in building next-generation electronic devices. By which IIT the ocean wave energy converter has been developed? The researchers of Indian Institute of Technology Madras have developed an ocean wave energy converter that can generate electricity from sea waves. The device was deployed at a location about 6 kilometers off the coast of Tuticorin, Tamil Nadu at a location with a depth of 20 meters. The product has been named Sindhuja 1, which means generated from the ocean. As per recent data, what is the trend of India's annual rate of HIV infection between 2010 and 2021? In the last 10 years, the rate of HIV infection has been declining. 1st December is celebrated as World AIDS Day, and the theme of World AIDS Day of 2022 is to equalize. Which state has passed a bill to raise reservation in the state to 76%? The Chhattisgarh Assembly unanimously passed 2 amendment bills to raise reservations in government jobs and admission in educational institutions to 76%. According to the bills, scheduled tribes will now get a quota of 32%, other backward classes 27%, and scheduled caste 13%, while the economically weaker section will get 4% reservation in public employment and admissions in educational institutions. Which High Court has banned use of mobile phones inside temple? Madras High Court. Using mobile phones in temple premises across Tamil Nadu is said to be banned. The Madras High Court has urged the state government to impose the restriction to preserve the cleanliness and sanctity of temples. What is the new deadline for third-party apps to comply with UPI market share guidelines? The new deadline is 31st of December 2024. Which cities are ranked at the top of the Economic Intelligence Unit Releases Cost of Living Index 2022? As per the Economic Intelligence Unit Cost of Living Index 2022, New York and Singapore rank as the world's most expensive cities. As per the index, The average cost of living is up by 8.1% in 2022 due to the Russian war in Ukraine and the effects of the pandemic. Which country has added key anti-Pakistani militant group and its Al-Qaeda branch to its list of global terrorists? The country is the USA. Vijay Hazare Trophy is related with which sport? The trophy is related to cricket. Which is the first state to have a separate government department for Divyangs for the welfare of people with disabilities? The state is Maharashtra, and the announcement was released on the occasion of the International Day of Disabled Persons. Which Indian city has hosted the 5th edition of the European Union India Competition Week from December 5th to December 7th? EU and India meet during 5th competition week to reinforce cooperation. Officials and experts from the EU and India will meet in New Delhi from 5th to 7th December 2022 to discuss and exchange good practices in competition policy and enforcement. Which Indian state hosts the inaugural edition of the Silhet Silchar festival? The state is Assam. The cultural ties between India and Bangladesh is celebrated in Assam's Barak Valley. Tungareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary is situated in which state? It is situated in Maharashtra. On December 1st, the Supreme Court exempted TWS from its June order mandating the creation of a 1 kilometer eco-sensitive zone ESZ around all protected areas in India. The ESZs are set up around the protected areas as a shock observer. They act as a transition zone from the areas with high protection to those having lesser protection. On June 3, 2022, the Supreme Court had directed all protected forests, national park and wildlife sanctuaries across India to have mandatory eco-sensitive zones ESZ of a minimum of 1 kilometer starting from their demarcated boundaries. The report titled Global Status of Black Soils was released by which organization? The report was released by Food and Agriculture Organization on the occasion of World Soil Day on December 5th. Which country is going to organize 12th World Hindi Conference in February? India is going to organize this conference in Fiji. Which Indian billionaires have been placed in Forbes Asia's Heroes of Philanthropy list? Indian billionaires Gautam Adani, Shiv Nadar and Ashok Sota, as well as Malaysian Indian businessman Brahmal Vasudevan and his lawyer wife Santhi Kandi were named in the 16th edition of Forbes Asia's Heroes of Philanthropy list. Cyclone Mandis likely to form over which Indian states? The Indian Meteorological Department said heavy rainfall is predicted over several parts of Tamil Nadu as Cyclone Mandis over the Bay of Bengal is expected to cross the coast between Puducherry and Sriharikota in neighbouring Andhra Pradesh on the midnight of December 9th. Which tech giant has launched anti-misinformation campaign in India? The Google has launched anti-misinformation campaign in India. Which country's parliament has passed new law criminalizing adultery? The country is Indonesia. Who has claimed the BWF Female Para Badminton Player of the Year award? Indian shuttler Manisha Ramadas has bagged BWF Female Para Badminton Player of the Year award in Bangkok. Who has clinched the title of 77th Chess Grandmaster of India? A 16-year-old boy, Aditya Mittal, has clinched the title. Open Standard Digital Trunking Radio System OSDTRS has been launched by which state's police force? Delhi Police has launched this system, which will phase out the current Tetranet wireless network services. Which country will have the presidency of Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) in 2023? India will have the presidency of Shanghai Cooperation Organization in 2023. The December of 2022 began with India assuming the presidency of two global bodies, G20 on the first day of the month and UNSC on the second, and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) in 2023. With which organization the National Small Industries Corporation Limited has signed a MOU to jointly accelerate capacity building for MSMEs across India. Walmart Global Sourcing India Private Limited. High-tech strategic bomber, the B-21 Raider, has been unveiled by which country? The country is the United States. This latest bomber is capable of carrying a nuclear payload and can be flown without a crew on board. Who are the four Indians that have been included in British Broadcasting Corporation's 100 Most Influential Women's list? The four Indians are actress Priyanka Chopra Jonas, author Gitanjali Shree, engineer and astronaut Shirisha Bandla, and social worker Sneha Jawle, who has clinched a gold medal at the recently concluded Peru Para Badminton International. World number 3 Sukant Kadam has bagged a gold medal at the recently concluded Peru Para Badminton International. He smashed his way to a defeating S. Shuttler, defeated Singapore's Chi Hyong Ang, and India won 14 medals in total, among which there are 6 golds, 1 silver and 7 bronze. Now comes our question of the day. Which Indian actress will unveil the FIFA World Cup trophy in Qatar later this month? If you know the answer, comment down below. Thank you all for watching this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe.